Yo, 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 yo. We up, baby. Let's go. Nah, but we're back. This is day 11, boys. Damn, we're already in day 11. It's crazy. Not crazy, that is. Wait. Day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9. No, day 10. I believe this is day 10. This is day 10, guys. My bad. This is day 10 because day 7 was on Friday. And then Monday, day 8, day 9. Yeah. This is day 10, guys, of me trying to become profitable day trader. You already know. Hey, it's day 10. We've learned a lot yet. We've learned a lot since day 1, obviously. But yeah, market just opened. As you guys can see right here, boom. It just touched this key level right here. As soon as market just opened. As you guys can see, I already marked all my key levels. We have the London session high up here, the London session low right here, Asian session high, and why is my thing lagging? I don't know, but Asian session all the way down here, and then on the 1 hour we have this fair value gap on the 1 hour. This is a bullish fair value gap. Bro, why is my thing lagging, bro? It's like slow for some reason. For those of you guys that are just tuning into the channel, I'm just gonna be trading, or not trading, but just we're just gonna be analyzing off my we're just gonna be analyzing the chart, and we're just gonna go trading based off the charts. You get me? Because I have real-time market data here, and I was using a broker that doesn't give me real-time market data because I have to put my real money into it, which I don't really mind, but I'm not ready to risk my money. So when I'm ready, my money's gonna get put into that broker account, and then we'll start making some moves so you guys can see. But as of right now, we're just trying to get the reps in every morning, just to see if we're being profitable at the end of the day, So I'm journaling my trades, and I'm doing all this stuff just to see if we're gonna be profitable at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, we gotta make money, boy. Money. So, but yeah, like I said, market just opened. Looks like it's touching this key level right here. It touched the 1 hour fair value gap. So as of right now, we were in an uptrend with this candlestick right here getting broke. It broke structure to the upside, but looks like we're in a downtrend as of right now, because looking like it's breaking structure to the downside right here. It's breaking structure to the downside here, unless this wick comes all the way up here, but hey, you never know. But looks like it's touching the London session lows, followed by the 1 hour fair value gap as of right now. So which is as soon as market opens, you usually want to see a key level get touched, so then we could base off our analysis off of that. So yeah, that's what we see right now. As long as this bullish fair value gap doesn't get disrespected, we're still bullish. But as of right now, it is coming back into the fair value gap. Hopefully we see a breakout so we can take a trade to the upside, and we will see what's up though. We are bullish right now. Well, I do want to say we're bullish right now. Let me see what AI told me. So AI says, market direction outlook, it's bearish momentum confirmed. What just happened? Huge bearish candle straight through support zone. Broke structure, low. Sellers are in control. Where market wants to go now. The short-term bias is bearish, targeting liquidity below 21,882. Below 21,882. Which is below, like, over here. Like hitting the London session low, the Asian session low, the key levels. Clean sweep. Watch for price to stall or bounce at just below 21. If that breaks, next target is 21,850, 21,820. So all the way down here. Potential trade setup: short, long only if hard bounce. There can be a sweep reversal at 21,882. Target zones 21,950, 21,965 max, 21,950. So above the fair value gap, wait for either a pullback to broken support or a clear bounce with volume from 21,882. Yeah, at this point we're bearish if it breaks down below. So right now it's saying short-term bias is bearish. I mean, I'm not gonna go based off what AI tells me, obviously not, but it looks like we're in a downtrend right now for sure. I'm not gonna lie, we are in a downtrend, but I'm going based off my key levels, and there's a 1 hour fair value gap going on here, so I'm just going based off that real quick. We also have the S&P over here. I didn't mark out no key levels. So see, we just have like hella key levels. Just mark out. Let me take this off. Okay. I see that it wants to break structure to the outside. Okay. I see that. So right now we're gonna be looking for a break of structure, inverse fair value gap back to. Damn, bro. So you're telling me that we're gonna have to see a break of structure all the way up here, or what? Hopefully we make some new highs over here, because the most recent high is over here. That's the most recent high. Most recent low would be all the way down here, right below the fair value gap. So we're chilling there. It's barely 938. We're barely starting. So nothing crazy right now. We're just waiting for confirmation right now. Confirmation. Okay. Looks like it's breaking out of the break of structure it's look like it's breaking out of the fair value gap as of right now. So that's a good sign that we want to be bullish as of right now. We are still in the downtrend, like I said, but I'm not really worried about that. But if we just want to see this candle closure, because we'll make a fair value gap right here on this candle closure right here for sure. After these 30 seconds, we'll make a fair value gap, and we can go based off that analysis. Maybe we can hit confirmation there, because we can maybe get an inverse fair value gap. As we see, we're gonna have a fair value gap to the downside. Maybe it gets disrespected to the upside. That's already in confirmation if it gets disrespected. And then after that, we can look for a order block, or we can look for some equilibrium, or not. Usually when it's like a fair value gap, like so it already closed. So here we're just gonna be right here. We see a fair value gap right here. Boom. So if we can see this break, we can see this possibly break right here. That's an inverse fair value gap. That's a sign on that's confirmation on the 5-minute. And then we can look for equilibrium. In this case would be the most recent low, which would be over here, with the most recent high, which would be all the way over here. Know what I'm saying? Nah, but look, we can literally put it right now. But here looks like it's looking good, honestly. Like, we're literally having a similar situation as yesterday's trade. So we're having a discounted price right here on this equilibrium chart. Most recent high with the most recent low. So it looks like it's coming down. Wait, let me see over here. Oh, but in this case it was going up, right? No. Yeah. So in this case, let's say it comes back up, right? And if it comes back down, we're gonna go short for sure. We're gonna go short, because in this case we're getting discounted price right here. But how am I'm not sure yet. I don't really want to rush the trade, because we can always just go boom, you know. But right now I want to go based off this fair value gap, because that would give us confirmation and then we can look for a break of structure and an inverse fair value gap on the 1 minute, because we already have equilibrium right here going on, which is good. If we can break structure, if we can disrespect this fair value gap, it's looking really bullish, bro. It's looking really bullish. I wish I had a brokerage account, bro. At least just to like get, I don't know, but when we start using real money, it'll be better, because our emotions can play a factor, you know, but obviously you can't let emotions get to you when you're trading, right? But it's all good though. We're chilling right now. So right now it looks like it's disrespecting the fair value gap. Might be a good sign. So, bro, come on, get rid of this. So right now we already see a confirmation. So continuation would literally be this equilibrium chart right here. We see it go down, come back up. Might be wrong, honestly. I don't know. I'm not sure, but that's what I see as of right now. Most recent highs over here. We can literally break structure to the upside here and boom, go up. But we just want to see this closure. Let's get rid of this equilibrium box real quick, just so we can see confirmation real quick. On the 5 minute, we'll see inverse fair value gap if it closes above it, obviously. And then we'll be looking for a fair value gap, order block, breaker block, or equilibrium, but we haven't broken structure to the upside, so we can see order block / breaker blocks. Unless, because we don't see anything. But if we go based off most recent high with the most recent low, like I said, this is the most recent high, this is the most recent low. Price is coming down, comes back up. Would have to come back down like that. This basically what it's saying here, it's that this is discounted price if it does decide to go all the way down. All right, so for sure we're getting an inverse fair value gap right here. 5 minute confirmation. So we just need 5 minute continuation now, which would be a fair value gap, order block, like I said, fair value gap, breaker block, order block, or equilibrium. In this case, we see equilibrium right here. I would like to see, like, I don't know, what do I want to see? I don't know what I want to see. I don't know if I want to take the trade yet, or I would like to see maybe like a break of structure to the upside here as well, just so it can give me like more of a confirmation. Once I get like more of a confirmation, maybe just for price, because price can always come back down here, you know. So I'd already disrespected this, so we don't need that no more. Boom. You already see that. The order block can possibly enter trade here, maybe. Maybe. If I see price break right here, maybe break structure right here, I'm willing to take the trade here. I'm willing. Or let's say price does break above, boom, I'm taking, and then I'm targeting the London session high for full profits. Unless I would have entered 2 contracts, then I would have been targeting all the way over here on top. And I'll put my stop loss right. Right here. Right below right here. Okay. That's if it does break. If it does break structure to the upside, for sure. So we'll take this trade once we're literally perfectly right here, right above the equilibrium chart, and boom, we'll target here these London session highs, and we call it a day, boys. And then we call it a day. But like I said, we can always just reverse, because as of this equilibrium chart can indicate that we're getting discounted prices right here. And then boom, we can literally go all the way down here, breaking this the bullish fair value gap, and boom, we can be targeting these lows over here. But it's looking bullish, super bullish right now. So in this case, I would have probably taken the trade already, guys. Yeah, I would have taken the trade already. As you guys see, let me get rid of this equilibrium chart real quick. But it broke out of the equilibrium chart, as you guys saw right there, real quick. And then we're breaking this high right here. And then we can go based off this order block. Boom, you see it get. Yeah. But I was just going based off the chart, this one. Where is it? Where's the chat? the GAN box right here, this low, most recent high. We go here. I was just waiting. Oh shit, it hasn't. You see, it didn't break out. Never mind, guys. Never mind. We would have not taken the trade yet. You see why you gotta be patient with that? You gotta wait for that break of structure. So right now, like I told you, that was gonna be the trade idea, but we were supposed to see a break of structure to the upside to give us more of a confirmation. So right now, this is not the trade idea right now, because right now we can basically be getting discounted price right here. If we do see it come back down here though, if I do see it come back down here, we're going short for sure. Oh, we made a new high though. We made a new high. The most recent highs over here. Yep. We're still in the same low. So we can go based off here too as well. I most likely would have taken the trade already. As of right now, after these 30 seconds, yeah, most likely I would have taken the trade already. So because look, we see that this fair value gap got respected. Boom, and boom, we broke structure. Whoa. We gotta wait these 20 seconds for the break of structure to the upside here. But most likely we're basically already ready to take the trade right here. We're basically like ready right here. I'm not taking it yet until after the 10 seconds are finished, because you never know, the candlestick can close all the way down here, right? But if we see the closure above this equilibrium chart, obviously we're breaking structure to the upside. You see, we didn't break structure to the upside here, so we haven't entered trade yet. We're patiently waiting still. We're still patiently waiting. Look, let me just take off this equilibrium chart so you guys can see. Look, we haven't broken structure to the upside. So like I said, we're still basically patiently waiting. We made a new low. Most recent lows over here now. This is the most recent low. And this is the most recent high. But like I said, if we can break structure here to the upside, we're most likely taking that trade for sure. Damn, bro, I thought I was gonna break structure to the upside there. We break structure, boom. We take that trade at least to here, 20.066. So now we made a new high and a new low. So we get an equilibrium chart right here. Nothing crazy, you see? Nothing crazy, but most recent high with the most recent low. Well, actually, we might make a new high over here right now. We don't really want to focus on that right now. We just want to see that break of structure to the upside, if I'm being honest. We break structure right here. Damn, bro. Like I said, we're patiently waiting. If we can't find the trade, then we won't enter a trade. Like, I realize that if we can't find the trade, just don't enter the trade, because you're most likely going to lose if you're rushing a trade, or if you just want to, like, if you're all desesperado and shit. If you guys know what that means. Okay, hold up. We got to lock in right now, because we're not even fucking trading real money, but hey, still we got lock in though. So most likely we're in enterprise right here as soon as it breaks the break structure right here. This might be our trade idea for the day. Stop loss right below the fair value gap. See, we're risking the same to win the same. Nice. We just need to see that break of structure, bro. And then if anything, we can reverse and come all the way down here. Like I said, if it does break this fair value gap, causing inverse fair value gap. Okay, we're seeing something. Okay. That's what I hate about waiting the candle closure, because for all I know, price can literally go skyrocket right now. And then, you see, but then I'm scared that it's going to close right below the... Now, at this point, we should be in already. No. We gotta wait. No. Always wait. Remember right now, we were like, oh, we gotta go in. Boom. We didn't even break structure. Now, we'll wait for it to close. Once it closes, we're in. wherever we're at. I'm gonna monitor price as soon as it closes. As soon as it closes, I'm gonna monitor price, and then we'll see what price we actually got into. Because at this point, I'm already gonna have my brokerage account open, ready to enter the trade. So you see, you gotta wait, boys. Damn, bro, that's crazy. Crazy. You see, you gotta wait. They didn't even break structure there. So right now we're just chilling. We're still chilling. Looks like we're about to break structure right here. We gotta wait 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds. No, don't go crazy, bro. Don't go crazy yet. So we're gonna be monitoring price in case it does break structure after these 26 seconds, and then we'll see what price we were gonna get into. But I just asked AI right now to see where market really wants to go. Well, just to give me extra analysis because I want to see where I can potentially take profits. I just like using AI because it gives me like take profit levels a little bit. It gives me more of an idea where I can usually take profits. Obviously, I can go based off my key levels right here, but I don't want to get too close. I don't want to be too close. Okay, so we just broke structure, so we enter price at 2046 right here. 2040. Let's just say 2045. So we enter price right here. We broke structure to the upside already. So followed by, okay, yeah, cool. So we would have entered price already. We're potentially targeting, yeah, basically this is the trade we're in. This is the trade we're in right now. So if I go over here, it says current price action, blah, 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 bullish buy short term, currently testing 20 under, okay, demand, where market wants to go, short term goal is break above 20, mid target is 22,101. So target is over here, mid target. That's what this is telling me, AI. It says stretch target 22,122. Break up, short term goal is break above 22,066. Yeah, so basically it's right here. But I don't really want to take profit. That's too low. Like, obviously profit is profit, don't get me wrong. But I'm probably gonna target this over here. It says mid target 22,101, top of your structure plus key resistance. And then what invalidates this bullish thesis breaks and close below 22,008. So if it breaks below 20 right here, right below the equilibrium, right here, we basically get stopped out. Okay. So this is the trade idea based off all my analysis. We entered the trade at 10:16, which is good. It's not too late, as long as we're entering before 11 to before 11 or 10:30 a.m. Like before that, we're chilling. So, like I said, mid target is 22,101. Short term goal break above. Stretch target 22,122, which is all the way over here, which would be the key levels from yesterday. All right, I like this trade. Don't get me wrong, I like it. So if we're going back to our analysis, we went based off this. So we're not going based off this equilibrium chart. So we went because we saw fair value gap right here, got respected right here, boom. And then we were just waiting for that breakout structure for confirmation, So this right here was continuation, and this right here was confirmation. Obviously, you'll have to look for confirmation first, but if we're looking for continuation as well, we can see here that this fair value gap got respected, and then we finally got that breakout structure to the upside. So now we're going to be targeting these levels up here. And then if we saw on the 1 hour fair value gap, we see this 1 hour fair value gap right here that's bullish. When we marked out before market open, we marked out this 1 hour fair value gap that was bullish. So it gives us more of an extra analysis that that market wants to go up, We didn't scale down on the 1 minute today, but as you guys can see here, boom, it broke structure right here as well. So on the 1 minute, so it's really good. That's really good for us. So we'll just be monitoring right here, and I'll get back to you guys as soon as market either I get stopped out, or I'll just keep you guys updated with what market is doing. So I'll get back to you guys right now. It's been more or less like an hour since we entered the trade. We entered the trade at 10:16, I remember, somewhere around there. So as you guys can see, we didn't hit the target that we were expected to look for, or we were expecting to hit, but I realized that I should be willing to take profits at a certain level up here. maybe like around here. You know, like I can't get too greedy, which is why I'm just doing chart work now, because I get to learn a lot of stuff. You know, because here my stop loss was all the way down here. So I would have, as soon as I see market or the price up here, I'm moving my stop loss all the way up here for sure, at least to break even, or close to break even. I'm moving it, and like I said, we didn't hit the target. It would be hard for price to come back all the way up. You never know. Like as of right now, we still haven't been stopped out. I would have most likely moved my stop loss to break even, or like right here to lose like the minimum. But I realized that we should be taking profits at a certain level up here, you know, because we can't be getting too greedy. Obviously, we had a target up here. It was this key level which never got hit, but we, after hitting this key level right here, we should be willing to take profits anywhere around here, honestly. Anywhere around here. Maybe we could have gone based, we couldn't go based off anything, but me myself, I realized that I should be willing to take profit anywhere around here. Maybe like target at 50x would be nice right here. I would have hit that and boom, call it a day, you know. And that would have been in less than like 15. It would have been like a 30 minute. Like in 30 minutes I would have hit, like, let me see, 10 15 plus 20 minutes. Like in 20 minutes I would have been out of the trade already, you see. So overall analysis, like, we got everything right. And the trade idea was there. Everything was good. I went to AI to give me more or less like take profit targets. Like I like going to AI to give me like more of an extra analysis of where I could take profits, you know. But I just realized that we can't be getting too greedy up here. We should be willing to take profits, like I said, anywhere around close to the target that we were expecting to hit. But I'm gonna count this as a dub, honestly, because I did all this chart work over here, and we basically set ourselves up for a dub today. If I'm being honest, today was a dub. I'm gonna count today as a dub. We just I learned that we can be getting greedy. Honestly, we had a take profit. We had a target of a take profit, but we should be willing to take profits right below it, or we were literally like 3 ticks away from hitting the take profit. But honestly, we're just learning lessons right now. We're not risking real money, so it's not really a big deal. I'm just learning, and yeah. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe, and peace.